Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. This is Allison Christina with Blackbird Oracle, bringing you a guidance message for today. I just want to first kind of explain how this kind of works, in that if you're guided to watch this, there is a message for you in this video. It's amazing how Spirit will guide you to the information that you need if you allow and trust, which these cards are all about, and I'll talk about it in a second. Because it's a general reading for any and all, the human collective, some messages might resonate more than others, but there's definitely a message I'm giving when I speak and talk about the cards. For everyone and anyone who is guided to watch this. So it's about hearing the messages and then observing, and we'll talk about that in a sec, thinking about how it connects or resonates to you, which area of your life. It should offer guidance and advice, I guess is the word I'm looking for. So hopefully that kind of helps people understand how messages in tarot work. It is general, so if you're looking for information or guidance that's specific to you, please reach out. I do private readings, and we can talk about the pricing and what kind of guidance you're looking for. So I'm here if you feel guided or curious or interested in a personalized reading. All right, so two cards came out today. The first one that came out was Observer, and the second one, the Fates. They're beautiful cards. I get a lot of earth energy right away just from the colors. So if you're an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn, these messages might be specific to you. I'm a Virgo, and we just entered Virgo season, so yay Virgos. Let's start here with the Observer, the 49. They kind of tie together, so let's just see how it flows. 49 adds up together. The 4 is a number of stability, and the 9 is a number of solitude and completion, or nearing the end of a cycle, which the human collective, we are kind of in a 9-like energy in ending cycles that we've been stuck in, belief systems, for thousands of years due to programming and manipulation of energies within humans. So in the general sense, this is definitely going on within the human collective as we are in the beginnings of a huge shift in consciousness and human evolution. So Observer talks about, and you can see the fox just kind of observing the moon and the universe. It's about stepping back and seeing things from different perspectives. It's also about knowing that there is so much more going on than what you can physically see. We've been super programmed and manipulated to believe everything in the external is all there is, and that's just a bunch of bullshit, y'all. The non-physical and what's going on universally, and I feel that, like with this looking at the stars, that's a message to the collective of trusting the universe, which is about this fates. So I said they relate, and they'll go back and forth in that there is karma, destiny, divine plans in place for each and every soul, and you have a soul contract. You have things you've committed to experiencing in this lifetime and other lifetimes that lead you on your path. And that's what this card's all about. And the thing to know is that everything is divinely orchestrated. Everything is connected. And if we observe and we trust in the universe, it puts us in that flow that I talked about at the beginning of the week. We must sit back sometimes and just let destiny unfold. Okay, we need to understand that everyone's on their own soul's journey, and it's theirs and theirs alone to take. Do we participate in it? Yes, absolutely, by our interactions and every person and every experience we have is divinely guided. It is either for a blessing or a lesson. And I believe I said that earlier this week about blessings, and I'm going to be writing about that on the blog if you want to check it out. It's ohmygoddess.com. I'll put it in the comment box or somewhere if you're curious or feel guided. We have to trust fate and divine timing, and that sit in the knowing that things are always working out for our highest good. The universe always wants what's best for you. We just don't always make that choice as humans. We get caught up in our ego and in the physical material world, because that's how we've been programmed to think and react based on everything external, okay? We need to, I kind of think of the serenity prayer, God grant me the ability to change the things I can, accept the things I cannot, yada yada. A lot of you probably know it, or you can look it up. But it is accepting. This is also, both of these are about accepting that most things are beyond our control. The only thing we are in control of, y'all, is our thoughts, our feelings, and our actions, our own, no one else's. And when we can sit back in a place of a conscious observer, observing what's going on, not just in the physical, but in the non-physical, moving beyond just the five senses into those psychic abilities that tap us into the non-physical, we release the attachment to people and things in the material world. And that's what this shift for the human collective is all about. As we shift from a 3D density or reality or matrix, whichever resonates, into a 4D, it's very much about non-attachment to the physical. It's about understanding how fate, karma, and destiny work. And that we have experiences that we agreed to have in this lifetime and other lifetimes. Just thinking, fates. I'm also getting to, with this fate card, that just as a message to the human collective is to watch. These fated events for all of us are starting to take place. There's pre-events happening as we speak. The energy is crazy and intense, and I talk about that on my YouTube channel, which is Blackbird Oracle as well, if you feel guided to check that out. I go more into depth of what I'm channeling and messages than I do on here. These are just supposed to, with the intention of short, sweet, just guidance, something to give you something to think about in your day and focus on. So hopefully these messages resonated. Again, please don't hesitate to reach out if you feel guided to do so. We are at this time, a lot of people are being drawn to their soul families, to people who can guide them in their awakening process. So if you're feeling that, please don't hesitate to reach out. Even if it's not me, it's someone else. Find your guides and those soulmates like the card yesterday. So that's it for this morning. I hope you all have the most beautiful, magical, miraculous Thursday. Love and light to you all. Namaste.